Hey everyone, Maria here with the Fourth Dimension Tarot. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome. Cross watchers, welcome. If you found me, welcome. Looking for chicken pot pie recipe, found me. Probably a reason you found me. I can't help you with the chicken pot pie. No. I'm reading for Libra. Libra, you are I always am resonating with Libra as being the most sensitive, softer tarot zodiac sign in tarot. And it's a compliment. It's kind of like flower children of you think that would be Cancer, but I think it's the hands on the crab that just like, no, I think they're going to snap at you. Or Libra, I think you keep, just loving and very dedicated and loyal. And I don't know. Let's find out. I kind of am getting like you're tripping through the month, just enjoying yourself. Let's see. I could be wrong. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ooh, you had an ending you're trying to get back. Eight of Wands. You want to fight for this thing. Five of Swords. There's the arguing. I was waiting for that. Okay. If you're a Libra, you're trying to find your voice in an ending. You may not want to stand on your own 2 feet in this last go round with this completion. Maybe you're even feeling it was too soon to fight, to give up. That's the vibe I get. Is like we have one more round to give. I'm going to pull these 3. Chariot, King of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. Oh. So I feel like if I'm reading for the feminine energy, whether you're an actual female or you're a masculine in feminine, more of that Libra energy, that's softer, right? And I always kind of get the flower girl twirling in the wildflowers in the middle of a field, kind of like lackadaisical, just kind of like, I'm here, I'm enjoying my life. Life is great. That's kind of the vibe I get from Libra. And then all of a sudden, this axe comes down and breaks up this relationship. Chariot with the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups is you realize that this King of Cups may have had other options or other opportunities. Again, flip it, reverse it. Not all of this will fit, but this energy is, this King of Cups is moving forward with the options, or you came to understand and fought about these options with that 5 of Swords right above the 7 of Cups. You were not accepting that this person wanted to have an open relationship maybe, or a different relationship, or maybe was partnering up or interested or flirtatious. I don't know what happened. Libra, I feel like you're in a space where I feel like you're not done. You don't want this to be over. I also feel like there's a sense of, that energy is very similar, of rushing in and trying to stop something. And that's kind of the energy I get too, is when I'm reading this, is you're not ready for this to be finished and over yet. Real quick. Yeah. So anytime I get the wands coming out, whether it be the 9, the 7, or the High Priestess paired with them, it's almost like using your best intuition to determine how much fight is left in this relationship. This is the Tower coming down, and that might have been the awakening to the other alternative of the other partners, of those persons not as committed as you thought they were. And you were looking to do a long-term investment, especially with that 8 of Wands. I feel like you're ready to put down. You're almost to the 9. You're almost ready to drop these. 7 of Swords. You found this deceit. 7 of Swords paired with the Tower. That's nothing but deceit. That's the most deceptive card in the deck. Is that 7 of Swords paired with the Tower? Is this came to light? This other alternative options, and the Tower is the breaking down of the foundation down to its core. The High Priestess, again, that's the energy of you using your best intuition and trusting, because I think this person may minimize the damage. Anytime I see a 7 of Swords, it means kind of like it's deceptive, it's hidden, it's really to get away with something, the effery, as I call it, the effery. And with the 8 of Pentacles, I think that you're willing to invest in this continued BS in the future. Somebody's making popcorn. You're just going to have to hang in there with us. This is what summer's like, huh? Yes, he's nodding. Yes. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, which paired with the High Priestess, which is you were investing in this thing, all given, all in. You saw no harm. I think this was overall you wanted to invest, and you were even willing to forgive this person, because I think some of the tower fell already, and maybe this is the second part of the tower falling. It's almost like you're finding out more that there are 7 cups, not 1 cup on the side. I have the Three of Wands, the Empress in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So in essence, this Two of Cups is this relationship that you felt even after the first part of the tower fell and the second was on its way, or you fell, the second one fell, you're not willing to really invest after this. Your Knight of Wands is my Saturday night in and out. You're not dealing with this anymore. Your Four of Swords, you've sat and spent a lot of time forgiving, like over forgiving, over reconciliation, and you're not willing to invest in that anymore. The Empress in the reverse is a bit of the codependent, and she's kind of like isolated and thinking, and that you might be feeling a little bit sad without this person. And the Three of Wands in reverse is not moving forward with this relationship. Popcorn ain't done, I'm just saying. It's close enough.
What?
Yeah, he ate cereal. We're good. All right. So you have the Three of Wands, the Empress in the reverse, both saying you're not moving forward. The Six of Cups, they're going to come back and say, I'm very nostalgic. I'm missing you. I have all these wonderful memories. And I feel like you're not going to give any energy anymore. You as the Empress in the reverse, as you stepped out of your throne, right? You were tolerating intolerable behavior, and you're not doing that anymore. The Eight of Pentacles is you were at one point willing to invest using your High Priestess, and you trusted this person only to have that tower fall again down on your trust. So this person, I'm surprised I have the King of Cups out here. So it shows me that this person was committed and was giving and was kind. Tell me about this King of Cups. King of Wands, there he is. So I was going to say he comes off as very loving, giving, and kind. But behind him is the King of Wands, so the player, the non-committal. So I made a statement about the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the only king in the entire deck that is better off independent. Seriously, they don't commit. They're just non-committable. That's okay. They don't have to be. It's also the lowest form of kings. The Wands are down here. Cups, right? Swords, Pentacles. So we have the King of Wands as the player, the adult player, but he comes off as the King of Cups. So he might have promised you security. He might have promised you a commitment. He might have promised you marriage. He might have promised a forever after. And he never had any intent, thus the Seven of Swords, never had any intent to follow through with his Two of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, with the Five of Swords, that's what you're fighting over. And you're trying to change the behavior, the DNA of this king. You can't. He isn't willing to. He ain't going to change. Just accept it. And that's okay. I think you need to move forward. He's moving forward. And I think he's learned I just need to not promise anything. I can't change myself. I think he tried to, and it's just not a part of him. Whoever this is, and I'm not saying you should accept it. It's unacceptable, like I said. You just need to accept that he isn't going to change, or she isn't going to change. Whoever this is, take it as it resonates. It's just pictures on the card. It's just the energy. And you, I feel, are taking it super personal with that Empress in the reverse as you stepped out of character, out of your belief system. You lessened your standard to accept this behavior, and you stayed in that, and you made excuses, and you covered it up. Not in a bad way, but it's kind of like you're choosing, at the time, you were choosing to remain with him and make it work, or her, or whatever, to make this energy fit, right? Because you were so determined. You had so much invested. The Eight of Pentacles is continued investment constantly. Like if I get $1,000 on a paycheck, you're going to get $9.99. That's like all of the energy going to you in this relationship. Now I have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. So you're making a decision to move forward and invest in your own future. That's the Pentacles, your own desires, your own. So the Three of Wands here is you're not giving to this anymore. You're not moving forward with that energy. And the Two of Wands is making a new decision, going in a different, and it's in the upright, to choose you, to go forward. For a handful of you, this Knight of Pentacles is a new beginning somewhere else. You might already be dating this Knight of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles, this soon-to-be Emperor. This King of Wands doesn't commit, and they're not willing to commit. They may talk a great game, and they have hurt you and hurt you and hurt you, and you keep trying to change this person only to find out you can't change. What do they say? Tiger doesn't change his stripes, leopard doesn't change his spots. Same kind of vibe. It's quit trying to make a dog out of a cat. You know, you're not. This is the person. And I feel like you've given enough of your energy. 7 of Wands. Yep, dropping it. And it's I don't think this is worth fighting over. And it's a lot of challenges, and it's a lot of struggle. And it's you want to be victorious. You want new adventures. You want new things. And on the bottom is the Devil. You're releasing this codependent, needy nature of having a partnership, and you're going to be in pursuit of your son. And there's the World, finally closing out that chapter and saying goodbye. You are the Queen of Pentacles. That's a pre-Empress energy, and it is about you moving forward in the best light, trying to define what that looks like for you, this new chapter, independent of everybody. We have to add salt to the popcorn. You are so silly. Okay. Lastly, anything else? Popcorn is super important to have salt, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, it tastes like buttered Cheerios, right?
Yes.
Yes. Right on. 6 of Pentacles with the Magician. You're trying to manifest somebody that gives you more than they used to, or than the last person right here. That's the vibe, is you were the 6 of Pentacles in every other relationship, and you're now trying to ask your Sherpa tribe, you're trying to manifest, I need somebody to match my energy. I want somebody to give as much as I gave. I want somebody to, without me asking, just let it be part of their nature. I think this has been a long, challenging road you all have been on. This has been heartbreak after heartbreak, disappointment after disappointment, frustration and argument, fights. It's just been like nails on a chalkboard, painful. And you finally just succumbed through the Hanged Man. You finally succumbed to, it is what it is. And I have friends that are like, no, I don't like that language. But it is what it is. And I think you deserve it. Quite frankly, you deserve what you bring. You deserve. So my hats are off to you. Anything else, lastly, about the future of Libra? Yes, I got the moon coming out. So I think you might be sitting, and yeah, with the Hierophant, you might have been sitting in a long-time relationship with somebody that you consistently invested in because you didn't want to be the bad guy. And I'm using air quotes. I don't know why. But it feels like, well, I can't leave yet. If I leave, then what will people say? And I haven't given 120%. And, does this really equate does my leaving equate the problem that occurred? And I'm like, what? What did they have to start the house on fire? Oh, that I wouldn't leave it because of that, Maria. Well, did they have to sleep with the neighbor? Well, I'd even forgive that, Maria. Well, then what the hell? What is the problem? And you're like, I don't know. I just need to have permission to escape this fuckery. I don't know what else to call it. The abuse, the neglect, the ignoring, the lying, the bitterness, the temperamental, the browbeating, the gaslighting. I could keep going on. There's just like a ton of sprinkling of dark energy around this person. And that's the moon. The moon is coming out. And the longer you're detached from this person, the more you realize, and maybe the more information you're going to receive, somebody's going to reach out to you and say, hey, aren't you, isn't your ex-person, they've been with that other person for a long time. What do you mean you're just leaving this person now, right? That's the vibe I get. It's like you're going to uncover some truth about, and it's going to validate. I hope, if anything, it validates you. You shouldn't, if you do get mad, but at the end of the day, it should justify and validate. It's what you've been asking for from the universe spiritually, is to guide you into knowing what you should do and if this is okay, and you're going to get that validation. Thank you for that, Spirit. I was asking specifically about something, anything else for the future, and that's what came out. Anything else for Libra? Yeah. I have the Ten of Swords. So I had the Ten of Swords. It did come out in the upright. So it is dead already. And energetically anyways, this person's then going to come back and ask you to revive it. So be prepared for that conversation, Libra, as you're on the precipice of walking and getting done with this thing. And I feel like I just walked into the final argument and the final discussion about this thing falling apart. And that tower coming down is where I kind of entered this storyline. And you're going to finish it. Even though I started it, you're finishing it. Four of Wands right there. They're going to come back and want to invest for the long term. That's the conversation, is they're going to want to come back. And this was kind of like a piggyback off these two. So, the Four of Wands is the marriage card. That's a lot of readers use it as there's nothing about marriage. It's just investing in a foundation. And they're going to want to say, hey, the foundation was broke. Clearly, you have the Seven of Cups. Hello. Got the Seven of Swords. There's deception here. So this person's going to want to come back and revisit this. And they're going to come in hot and heavy after a while, because I do have the Chariot. And I do feel like you're going to end this hot and heavy. I think you're going to be like, no, thank you. As quickly as it started, it will end in this conversation of reconciliation. I don't think that you're going to entertain this too long. I don't get... Several of you might. Maybe there's a handful of you that is like, I'm not quite done. Because I do have the Eight of Pentacles, is you're willing still to invest it. And this is that infinity symbol of consistently never-ending loop. Anything else for Libra? Six of Wands. Yep, you want to be victorious. Like I just said, somebody wants to be victorious. You might be the third party, believe it or not. I got the Queen of Wands. So Libra, you might even find out with this tower is that there might be another relationship over on the side, and you thought you were the main one, but in all actuality, you were the side hustle. You were the better option from their traditional relationship. Just saying. Anything else for Libra? I don't get anything else. I don't feel energetically there's like... I think you're going to be okay regardless. You're centered and you're solid. You're sad that this didn't go off the way it should have, but I think you're like on to the next thing. I think you're very flexible, very fluid. Anything else? Top one. Three of Pentacles. You're going to go invest somewhere else. I think several of you are actually looking at a new relationship, whether it be work or energetically. There's a new tribe you're involved in, and you're looking to commit to that. And that could be a new work relation. It could be a new partnership. That's your read for this week, Libra. Thank you. Leave a comment if you like. Two things. One, I'm doing a July free reading. 10 names in the pot. I pulled 10 out. We get 15 free minute reads. If you've never had a reading, I just realized so many people threw their name in the hat in June. There's no way I could do 20,000 free reads. So I'm going to just take a bite at a time and just offer as many as I can. If you're interested, you have to be subscribed on this channel as well as Fourth Dimension Tarot on Instagram. Link is in the description, as well as how to get a hold of me if you want to book a session with me. Love and light until next time, y'all. Take care. Bye.